So welcome to Prieuré des Mourgues. Prieuré des Mourgues is a domain or an estate of about 20 hectares of vines situated in Saint-Chinian, Languedoc, south of France. Just to explain to you about Saint-Chinian, it's an appellation contrôlée from south of France from about 1982. We have about 3,000 hectares of vineyards in about 20 villages, and we are about 110 particular sellers, and there is, I think, 5 cooperatives. So Saint-Chinian is coming from mainly 3 grapes, Syrah, Grenache and Mourgues, and we have a little bit of Carignan also. Saint-Chinian is red, rosé, and a little bit of white also. Saint-Chinian is 3 terroirs, schist, my terroir, because we are all the vineyard in the schistous area. That's the north part of Saint-Chinian. The middle part of Saint-Chinian is sandstone, le grès, and on the south part of Saint-Chinian is argilo-calcaire, limestone. 3 terroirs, so 3 different types of wine. So that's for Prieuré des Mourgues. I have also another property about 15 kilometers south from here, from Saint-Chinian. It's Domaine des Aspes, where we're producing our Vin de Pays d'Oc, our grape varietal wines. My specialty a little bit in Domaine des Aspes is Viognier. And Viognier, I have 2 terroirs of Viognier, 2 soils. One is La Mouline, which is a little vineyard of 2 hectares on a little slope facing south, good maturity of the grapes. And another part in Babot, not far from here, in the schistous area. Just a few words about Viognier. Viognier is a very nice grapes coming from Rhône Valley, from Condrieu and Château du Prieuré, just south of Lyon. That's the north part of Rhône Valley. We planted Viognier here about 20 years ago, and we planted in 3 terroirs. Les Aspes, where is about around San terroir. La Mouline, which is a clay and chalk soil with little stones, and on Babot, which is a schistous soil. So the first one we have here is Les Aspes. Les Aspes Viognier is a very nice Viognier we did with grapes of vines of 20 years old. You see this Viognier is a little bit, it's not very clear at the moment because we do bâtonnage, we're stirring the lees from the bottom to the top of the tank. That's been every day this wine clear up, so we put it also dirty, I mean. So it's how I can explain easily is to make some complexity, to make some length on the mouth. So here Viognier of Les Aspes is made on the fruit with peaches, apricots, and a little bit of white flowers also. It's a Viognier for the fruit, for the typicity of the grapes. And this wine is mainly sold in export in Canada or in Japan, or we have some in England also. 09 vintage, very characteristic of 09 vintage, very early vintage for white wines. We did the Viognier before the end of August, and we had some little cool night at the end, so it makes some freshness and good balance between acidity and alcohol, because alcohol in south of France is usually quite high, and on Domaine des Aspes we have good terroir, so we have a good acidity and a good balance between the two parameters. In mouth, the Viognier is very soft, round, good length, and you're feeling also the fruit of apricots and peaches on the mouth, the one you're feeling on the nose first. Long length, Viognier this year I think we have a good vintage, maybe not exceptional, but in a high quality. That was the first Viognier, the Viognier of Les Aspes, and on my second terroir is La Mouline, and I explained to you a little bit about La Mouline terroir. So La Mouline is a little vineyard of 2 hectares situated in Muriel-les-Béziers, and we have 2 hectares on the little slope facing south, so good maturity of the grapes. It's very important on Viognier to leave the grapes on the vineyards as long as possible to get a good ripeness. So how I can know the Viognier grapes are ripe is to go on the vineyards about 2 or 3 times a week, taste the grapes, look at the grapes, and when they come a little bit gold, that means the maturation is nearly there. So here, Viognier of La Mouline, we harvest that, I think, on the 25th of August this year. And this year, what characteristic of the Viognier of La Mouline, of course, is not the intention of this wine is to do a terroir wine. So it's something very relation with the terroir, with the soil of La Mouline. La Mouline soil is little gravel and also some clay on the deep on the soil. La Mouline wine this year is very, very nice. Good fruit also, but not so pronounced than Les Aspres Viognier. Nice fruit, but good mouth, long mouth. La Mouline is really a table wine, so you have to drink it on the table with Coquille Saint-Jacques shells, with asparagus, or sometimes with nice Comté. Old Comté is a Jura cheese from France, very nice with Viognier. What I can say else, also we're stirring the lees here on La Mouline tank, and we have some 2 or 3 barrels down the stairs on the barrel cellar for fermentation and aging on lees also. So in this Viognier there is more power, it's more powerful, more body on it. That's why it's more a table wine, Viognier. So Viognier, I think why we planted Viognier here is to make a difference. But when we planted this Viognier 20 years ago, everybody have Chardonnay or Sauvignon, and we tried to think what we can plant else, other grapes. So we thought it was interesting to plant Viognier because it's a north-rhone grapes, so it's more, I can explain, it's more near for us than the Chardonnay or the Sauvignon, because Chardonnay is from Burgundy or from Champagne or Chablis, so it's quite north of France, and Sauvignon is coming mainly from Loire Valley, so it's quite far away, also different. And we think that Viognier is more adequate to plant in south of France, and I think we've been quite, we have the right decision.